Good day, good people. Welcome to my channel, Crawl into Wealth. This is G Boss, and I'm making this video today because I'm inspired by a video I watched by Dap of Nova Mindset channel, where he talked about how we have to be in the right mindset when we are investing. And it just had me thinking that how, when we get into this space of investing, we need to trust in ourselves. But before I get into that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. Like, comment, and share this video. Also, want to invest what you can afford to lose on any of these platforms. Do your own research. Do not invest your rent money, your mortgage, car note, or borrow money from any institution, such as a bank, family members, or friends. Good people, when we join these different platforms in the crypto space, we usually make decisions based on maybe the popularity of the program, or it being shared to us by somebody that we trust. I would say some of us, or some folks do that. And we do not do our own research. We do not understand the different platforms that we are getting involved in. We do not know their CEO. We haven't done any research, and we just jump into these platforms. And what I realized just by listening to Dap, when he was talking about the mindset and everything that's evolved around it, and the reason why we need to trust NovaTech, it made me think that, wow, he's right. But also, we need to trust ourselves. We need to operate on that little voice that we hear in our mind that tells us what to do. It could be good or it could be bad, right? We need to understand that instinct. We need to learn to operate on faith. So when we allow our faith to propel itself, we'll understand that this is a platform that has a proven track record of success since June of 2019. Yes, it's true that the situation beyond NovaTech control tend to pop up since last year, November 2022. And today is March 23rd, 2023. The company has been evolving. Changes have been taking place. Some of the changes are changes that we're disgruntled with, we're not happy with. But however, I believe that the management and the leadership of NovaTech made those changes in the majority interest to make sure that the company is around for a long time and the company is stable and is able to sustain itself. It is very key. No matter how we look at it, sometimes we have to learn to trust other people. We gave NovaTech our money. We gave these other platforms our money to trade on our behalf. We have to trust them and trust that they are going to do a good job. Yes, it's true, a lot of companies come up and they rug pull, but if NovaTech was going to rug pull, by now they would have done it. All the changes that are occurring within NovaTech, now we own Quickie Pay, left coin payment. They didn't have to do that if they wanted to rug pull. So I mean, that's a sign that shows that NovaTech is going to be around for a while. Such a huge adjustment. When Quickie Pay came on board about a month and a half to 2 months ago, they had to adapt to the large membership of NovaTech. Their system was not ready to handle the kind of withdrawals that NovaTech members were doing. They had to adapt to it. So when you look at all these variables, you have to trust yourself and know that, okay, I'm going to act on faith, knowing that this company is going to be around for a long time. The CEO and her team has stated over and over that she wants this company to be a or home name or household name. Should be able to leave a legacy. This company should be a company that we can pass down to generations after us. That made me to act on faith, to know that, okay, I have to trust her. I do not know how to trade. I've said it over and over on my channel. Emotionally, I'm not disciplined to trade on my own. So with their payment account that I'm using, I give them my money to trade. And that's a good thing. As we also run ourselves with different information, we get bombarded day in and day out with a whole lot of different negative information on the news, offline. It makes us to operate under fear, not trusting ourselves and not trusting in other people to make the right decisions on behalf of us. That is wrong. That is wrong, because this world we live in, we have to have a strong commitment to ourselves when it comes to be disciplined. And that is the reason why I love one of the changes that NovaTech made, that we can only withdraw on Monday. I think that's a good change for the longevity of the company. And good people, knowing very well that the environment we live in today in the crypto space, a lot of companies come and go. Knowing very well that such a thing can happen any day. But for a company that has been around for about 4 years and is still doing things in our interest, we should applaud them. We should. It is not a hard, it's not a hard thing to just give them the flowers while they are still around, while they are still doing the great work. Let them know that we are grateful for what they are doing for us, helping us to change our financial situation. You don't find a lot of companies nowadays doing that. And most of the companies that are doing that, they are out of our league. When I say out of our league, it's like, for some of us, we do not have the initial investment or even get involved into some of those companies. But NovaTech has made itself available so that folks with even as little as $100 can get involved into NovaTech and build from there. That is something that we should applaud them for. That is something that we should be happy for in this space. Because it's not easy to find such a company like NovaTech. Let's be real. It is not easy. You see, every day, we get sent. When I say we, some of us get sent information about different companies. But because we have a lot of fear to capture us from what has happened in other companies, we think that a good company is going to do the same thing. I understand that some of us want to sue and do all this kind of craziness, but folks, we are doing it to ourselves. And those other innocent people. Look, one thing I want to encourage you to do, we get involved into a program like NovaTech. Do your own research, stay plugged in so that you can receive information firsthand. Know where to find the information from. Do not run to YouTube to get information. Today may be a happy day for me, so I'm all positive NovaTech. I always stay that way, but some days for some other companies, I may not be, or even for NovaTech, I may not be. I try to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Like when I felt bad about NovaTech and increasing their minimum withdrawals from $40 to $250. Yesterday I made a video, right? Then I sat there, I realized that Well, the company is right. For what they're doing right now, if they're trying to get caught up with their withdrawals that were placed earlier. But is this going to be a temporary move or permanent move? I did not research. I just made a video on it. And up to now, I still don't know because why? I haven't done a research yet. I haven't seen any information out there to see if it's going to be a permanent decision or a temporary decision. But I'm hoping that it's just a temporary decision. I have my own personal reason why. It's only because I feel that most of the folks that are, encouraged are people who don't have that heavy cash. Yes, I've seen posts and other videos saying that the whole essence about NovaTech involvement is for people to put their money and let it grow, right? Like I've stated, my intention to start withdrawing from NovaTech is not until after 2 or 3 years of being in the program. June will be making it my first year in this program. I joined NovaTech in June. I started making videos in July about NovaTech and other programs that I was involved in. So NovaTech is a long-term play for me. I have other companies that I'm involved in that are long-term play. It's because I trust myself. And I trust in my instinct as to how much I put in these different platforms. I've already done my calculation for it to grow up. I've already set a number in mind that by the end of this year, I know where I want to be financially. I know that number. And I'm working towards it. Some people are not active, they're just passive in these different platforms. Every platform that I've been involved in, I'm active. I have people who follow me, both online and offline. So every decision I make for my community, I have to do my research. Then I have to trust the system. I have to trust other people that are going to do the trading for me or whatever they are going to do. The ad marketing or anything that evolves or that surrounds that platform. That is how it is in this space, good people. You cannot operate with fear when you are in this space. You cannot. You have to learn to avoid negative comments. You have to learn to avoid negative people influencing your decisions and be able to trust yourself. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm just going to shout out there one more time. Please do so. Like, comment, share. And remember, you are the architect of your own financial future. Do not allow anyone to tell you how to crawl into wealth. Until next time, this is G Boss with Crawl into Wealth. Peace.